we're excited to add our metrology for doing centration testing and our software for alignment turning with the Precitech machine, which is one of the best diamond turning machines in the world, to combine the capability for making lens manufacturing as well as doing alignment turning.
Precitech started in ultra-precision technologies back in the 1960s, making air bearings, and evolved into making ultra-precision machine tools, in particular focusing on diamond turning of optical surfaces.
TRIOPTICS has been one of the world's premier optical metrology manufacturers since 1991. So we make everything from metrology testing raw components, actually even material properties, to building lens assemblies, testing lens assemblies, and doing active alignment for camera modules.
It's like uniting the two industry leaders. We're leading on the optics fabrication, direct diamond turning machine with very ultra precision positioning, together with their world-class alignment turning system and your OptiCentric software. We added an auto-collimator with a head changer from TRIOPTICS integrated to the machine, and then we have a three-dimensional touch probe with two probes on it, and this is used to check where the surfaces are initially for the initial part of the machining operation, but then it also allows us to do a final check of absolute size and locations of the surface after the lens cell is finished machining. We try to make the user environment as friendly and easy as possible. And so even this level of screen where you're programming the surfaces, that is only done one time, maybe by an expert. If you're doing a whole series of lenses, all these would be pre-programmed ahead of time. It's been integrated completely with our machine control, and they talk to each other automated and sending messages back and forth. A standard Precitech operator would know this screen, but anybody using any other system from TRIOPTICS would be very familiar with this software. And it has great simulation capability. So if you want to do probing, it illustrates the probing path, and it automatically warns you if you're in danger of collision. And it's very, very sophisticated and very friendly to use. The Nanoform X machine from Precitech is our small lathe diamond turning machine. It's got a 200 millimeters of X travel, 220 millimeters of Z travel. We set up a couple of diamond tools here, and the lens cell we're talking about mounts right here onto the spindle. This spindle rotates up to several thousand RPM. We can clock the position of that, and what our control system allows us to do is to precisely control the position of the optical lens cell to the tools, both in X and Z, as a function of angle. And this allows us to put in decentered and tilted surfaces and diameters. The problem we're trying to solve are there's more and more demanding lens assemblies for a lot of different applications, for medical, aerospace, all kinds of imaging requirements. And there could be a stack of many, many lenses that have to be precisely aligned. Machining these individual lens cells to a reference features on this metal mount that is true to a diameter automatically aligns all the optical axes of all the lenses in the assembly to one axis.
For like military type applications, or when you have optics in harsh environments where there's a lot of vibration and shock, traditionally you use an RTV type cement or glue or epoxy to hold those lenses into a lens assembly. It can take weeks sometimes. With this process, you batch up all those lenses in the lens cells, one cure, so you have one 24-hour cure for all the lenses, and then you put it on the machine, you cut it in 5 to 15 minutes, and now you put those in assembly. So you can build assemblies in minutes. The optics industry as a whole is struggling to find good, experienced technicians. It's kind of a dying breed almost. Since it's hard to fill those jobs and get experienced operators, we really need to adding the automation to the machine, making it easier so a very, kind of low-skilled, someone right out of school can actually run these machines and make very high accuracy lens assemblies. So it really de-skills the operation and puts the kind of value into the software and the hardware on the machine here. Precitech, again, is one of the world-renowned diamond turning manufacturers. They have a huge install base. I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of machines around the world. So with this technology, we can actually upgrade. It can be a field upgradable system, so the barrier of entry is very low compared to having to buy a whole brand new machine.